my beauties. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can apply mineral makeup easily with a few little tips and tricks. So hi, my name is Jan Benham and I'm a cosmetic formulator for various cosmetic companies. So we're going to start off first of all with the skin. So the first thing of makeup is skincare. So is your skin dry? Is it oily? If it's dry, you need to make sure that your skin has been well cleansed, toned, and also moisturized before applying any makeup or foundation. So I've already applied my moisturizer. My skin feels nice and soft, and I'm ready to begin. Now the first trick to applying mineral makeup is to apply the eye makeup first. The reason being is that sometimes when you're putting on eyeshadow, little flecks can pop down if you're not careful. And I'm clumsy, so for me this is very important. Afterwards you can do a clean up underneath and then you can apply the rest of your facial makeup. So starting with the eyebrows first. Now most people, let me get my eyebrow in products here. So most people apply eyebrow powder in the mineral makeup world, and I'm used to doing that. And you need to make sure you use an angled brush for application. Now the little tip that I always use for people starting out is it's easier to work with a pencil at the beginning. Once you've mastered that, then you can graduate on and use eyebrow powder or even a combination of both. So for example, I like to use the pencil for shaping, and then I like to use the powder to fill in the eyebrows. But today I'm just going to use the eyebrow pencil. So this eyebrow pencil is very light. I am blonde with a little bit of grey in my hair and my eyebrows. So this particular colour works very well for people who have blonde grey hair. And you want to be very light when you apply it. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm not really drawing, I'm doing little strokes. You can see there, that's one eyebrow application done. Do the other side. And that's the eyebrows done. Very simple, very quick, very easy, and no mess. And now for the eyes. So makeup artists generally what they will do is put the eyeshadow on first and then they will do the eyeliner at the end. But for simplicity's sake and for easy application, I like to work with an eyeliner pencil. Now this particular pencil is still mineral makeup. This is made with minerals, exactly the same product that is in the powder. But the beauty of this is it's very creamy, it goes on easily, you don't have to be exact, and it's blendable, and once it's applied it lasts all day. So get yourself a creamy satiny eyeliner pencil. Now for me I use brown because my skin coloring is light and black would be too harsh for my skin. And I'm going to apply it underneath the eye, on the bottom area of the eye, and I'm going to bring it up slightly, and then I'm going to make it into an eyeshadow. So let me show you. Now I get my blending brush and I literally use it to grab onto some product and to bring the product over the top of the crease line on the eyes. So that's a quick quick, nice, easy way, a foolproof way without makeup also dropping down onto your skin. And I think I got a little bit in my eye there. Now, for the eyeshadow itself, you can use the mineral eyeshadow. These are a couple here. If you're going to use that, then you must use, ideally, a primer on the lid. So this is a primer here, and this helps loose mineral eyeshadow to stick onto the lid. So I just literally go and I pat it on, just on the lid area. Now today I'm not going to be using the loose makeup, although it's very easy to do. The trick here is to stipple it on, not to brush it on. I'm actually going to use some pressed eyeshadows that I have, and these are recently made, and it's specifically because I want to use the copper. So this is a copper eyeshadow, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just put it on the lid itself. Copper I love. Any browns or copper works really well with blue eyes. Now on the lid itself, just to marry in the pencil, which was a brown pencil, I'm going to take a little bit of this lilac-y shade. It's a lilac brown. It's got hints of purple in it. And I'm just going to go along the shadow above the lid here. And to complete the look, I'm going to use this nude highlighter just to go underneath the eyebrow. And then I make sure everything is blended really well. And to complete the look, I just add a little bit of mascara to the upper eyelashes only. I generally use the Cake mascara, but today I'm just going to use my regular mascara. So now the eyes are more or less done. I am going to apply a little bit of highlighter later on after I've done my complete makeup. So now we look at the face. So what I love to work with is color correctors, and here we have a yellow color corrector. I also tend to work a lot with the green if someone has got a lot of redness. Now the beautiful thing is of these color correctors is they do brighten up the face, especially the yellow. It's absolutely wonderful. So just take a little bit into my lid here, and I'm going to take a small brush, so just a concealer brush, take a little bit in here, and I'm going to specifically go underneath the eyes here, and I'm going to deliberately make up one side of the face first, and it does cover up any fleckles here. So you can see how it brightens the face here to here. I'll add a little bit more here. See, here to here. There's a brightening occurring. Then I'm going to take one of my foundations. This particular foundation I like is because it's actually quite, seems to work with most Caucasian skins. So I'm just taking a little bit in the lid again, taking my kabuki brush, and I'm just going to sweep over. Again, working the one side only. And go underneath also on the neck. Now I'm just going to go back a little bit with the yellow and just go the yellow underneath. Everywhere there's darkness, use the yellow to conceal. So So I don't know if you can see the difference. That's the side that is ready now, a blank canvas basically. And then we have the other side where I've got a little bit of redness there, little fleckies there. So the face looks a lot more even to this side. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side now so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to take my foundation and there you have a ready-made palette ready for contouring, blushes and so on. Now the next thing I love to do is add a little bit of shaping. So when you're shaping, the idea is to try and make this a little bit in here, not too far deep in here, but just a little bit to pull your cheeks in and just put a little bit here, and also a little bit under the chin and underneath the line here, underneath your jaw. So here I have some shaping powder. Again, I'm going to put a little bit in the lid. Now, if you don't have to use a shaping powder per se, but what you can use is a foundation that's say 1 or 2 shades darker than your regular foundation, and that will work quite well as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit here. And a little bit on the side of my nose, just to shape the nose a little bit, give some contouring. And using my brush, smooth it all in, blend really well. Now what you're wanting to do is to have a little bit of thinning down here, and you want to make your cheekbones pop. Now I do have it in the mineral form, but I've actually pressed some already into the blushes into a press format, and I'm going to use this middle one because I find this works really, actually I'm thinking, no, I'll use this one. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to take a little bit of powder in my brush, my blush brush, and I'm just going to put it on the outer cheekbones here. Don't want to go too far in. I just want to make that pop a little bit. You can put a little bit around the edge here. Now for the highlighter, so I'm going to be using, let me find it, I'm going to use the, it's like a silver highlighter, and it works really well to make this pop a little bit more. So I use this in areas where I want to highlight, so it could be in the evening, a little bit under the eyebrow here. I'm using a very fine brush here, a little bit on the cheek above the blush. A little goes a long, long way. If I really want to highlight the eyes, you can put a little bit on the inner corner. And then I like to add a little bit above the lips here. And again, using my brushes. I'll make sure I've got the right brush here. I'm just going to blend in You can also use your fingers. So if you want to look here, you can see a little bit of contouring there, a little bit of highlight there, and a little bit of blush there, just to give the face some shape. And now to the lips. So for the lips, the first thing you want to make sure is that your lips, if they're dry, you might want to use a lip balm. So this is one of my lip balms, just to give some moisturizing. And my favorite trick is to use a pencil beforehand. And then the lipstick itself. So this is good for a everyday look. And what I'm going to just do to show you a little bit, I just went and got myself a sparkling eyeshadow and how we apply it, because I realized I didn't help with that. So this is actually the Copper Penny, which has a lot of sparkle in it. And how you apply mineral eyeshadow is just stipple it. I do love a bit of sparkle. So I don't know if you can see that. It just adds a little bit of gloss to the eyes, a little bit of sparkle to the eyes. So that's just a few tips and tricks. There's many more to come. And if you have any questions about the makeup I used, please do contact me. Otherwise, have a great day wherever you may be, and it's bye for now.